Here's another quick update, and we're looking at Rokkit Boy. Rokkit Boy, he's the hardest orc ever there was. So going back to what I was saying previously about some of the pieces, you can put them together to tell a story. What I've used here is the sort of bionic peg leg, you could call it. I didn't realise at first, his leg's kind of up standing on a bit of stuff. So it's a bit like a peg leg, he hasn't got a proper foot on it. There's that, and then on the banner pole, he's got rockets and blasts and all sorts, and the jolly orc, I think is what we call it. And he's smoking a cigar because Rokkit Boy's hard, and he don't care. Now, because he's smoking a cigar, it means he's carrying his gun one-handed, which means you have to add an extra sort of handlebar on. And the gun looks like this. So again, using those specific parts, there's that little rocket symbol there, that same bang, explosion, Dakar, and the sets of rockets there. And I've gone for the biggest, chunkiest muzzle I can find, because this is a gun that basically just fires missiles in your face. Because why not? There's a tiny little sight and a little chain blade, because if he gets bored, he can just buzz people up. Maybe that's what happened to his leg. Maybe he got careless, playing one-handed, and sawed his own leg off. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I've narrowed it down to 2 of the possible heads. I've got these here. I've got bionic eye head and sort of generally grizzly looking head. They both look pretty cool. I'm probably, for the sake of the kind of the story and the bionics and the fact that this guy's a reckless nut job, go for the bionic eye. So I'm going to quickly blue tack those together and we'll have a look at each of them. So here's Rokkit Boy with this kind of grimacing face. It's got a really nice mean looking snarl to it. You can see what I mean about sort of telling a story and all the pieces there. It's kind of obvious that this guy just shoots missiles at you, doesn't care, is pretty aggressive. He's like Phil Mitchell in orc form. I really quite like this. Let's have a quick look at him with the bionic eye and see which one I prefer. And there he is with the bionic eye. Again, looks pretty cool. Focus. Focus, please. There we go. Bionic eye. I mean, it looks nice, doesn't it? And it carries on that story with the bionic eye, the bionic leg. He's obviously just blown himself up a few too many times. Looking at it, I think I prefer the previous one, the sort of Phil Mitchell orc head, because it's just got that sneer to it. It's got that kind of don't care, smoking a cigar, going to blow you up, and if you get too close, I'm going to chainsaw your head off, because why not? And look, he's got an orc head on his banner pole. So look, he don't care. He chops people up. He's a happy orc pirate, isn't he? Yeah, I think that's the thing. And then I've got the bionic eye for another one. Yep, that's what I'm doing. So there you go, there's Rokkit Boy. Dun, dun, dun. So far that's Rokkit Boy done, Dakar Boy, Sniper Boy, and I say done, but you know, all the pieces in the right place. So that's 4 out of 11? 11. If I do the grot and the squeak, it's 11. That's right, 4 out of 11. So nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. And here's a quick group shot of the 3, just squidged together with blue tack. They're not all finished, but you know. So there's Mr. Crazy Captain something with his gun hanging off. There's Sniper Boy with his scoped and his little target squig. Dakar Boy with all the shells flying everywhere. And the one we just talked about, Rokkit Boy with his crazy Phil Mitchell face and cigar. Looking pretty sweet. And I think it's fairly obvious. I mean, I think it's obvious because I've just made them. I think it's fairly obvious that there's some sort of difference designation between them, besides the fact they're all kind of 3 orcs with big crazy guns. Priority enough for you? Awesome sauce. Strategically held together with blue tack and rum. Excellent. Well, I look forward to doing more and sharing it with you over the coming weeks and months. Cheers. Bye-bye.